campus. He was able to come in for the 5 days and then 4 days after that, so he got a total of 9 days with us. It was really more of rehabbing to try to get him a jump start on being able to compete for spring. And now he's in our off-season conditioning program. He came in at 215. He's already up to 224. And he's, again, we want to sign long, lean athletes, put them in our weight program, and watch and see what they turn out to be.
How much did you have to change your recruiting patterns with regard to positions for the style of athlete for the 3-4?
Well, we haven't changed much in this recruiting class. We'll start talking about that here next week to try to get what we want on the outside of our linebacking position. So, I mean, but we didn't change much this year. We continue to recruit to the 4-3 system.
Joker, you mentioned how the media and the internet and LeBron and that's changed the game. Has that made it tougher in a lot of aspects to do the job of recruiting? Just all the publicity that these guys get.
It's going to be tough, regardless of if that was going on or not. I mean, the thing, it's made it entertaining for us. I mean, we sit back and laugh at a lot of things that some of the kids and some of the kids do, but I mean, it hadn't made it any tougher. I can't say that, but it just made it tougher to swallow sometimes. I can tell you that right now.
Joker, what about Josh Forbes?
Again, another one of those explosive athletes that you guys have seen at the Sweet 16 in basketball. As an 8th grader, playing on the high school basketball team. As a 9th grader, played in the Sweet 16. Has a chance to be one of the in the Sweet 16 this year. He's the #1 player down there in that region. So that tells you he's a great athlete. Picked up football last year. Won the state championship. Had a couple interceptions for touchdowns to win the game. And had an outstanding year this year. So, again, tall, long, lean, athletic, explosive. We can't sign enough of those. I was with Coach Minner at Cincinnati, and Coach Minner really changed the way I recruited when I left here the first time. I mean, when I went to Cincinnati and saw what we had in place there, it really changed the way I recruit. It really did. Get the tall, lean athlete, bring him into your program, stick him in the weight room, feed him some food, some food with supplements, some food with substance, and then watch him grow and see what he grows into be. And when I got to Cincinnati, we had seven draft picks. So that's the thing that we want to do is try to find those long, lean athletes, and first take care of your needs, and then try to find as many long, lean athletes that you can.
When you look for a good football player, and you see a good football player on the field, but the old saying is you go see him play basketball, you find a great football player. How many of those guys you see do you think you got in your class?
That are
basketball players also.
They can play for Cal? None.
I mean,
I mean, we got some guys, like I say, Dupree's one of those guys that's a real explosive basketball player. Josh Forrest, Faulkner. Those are the 3 guys that I watched playing basketball this recruiting season that we feel that has the athleticism, the explosiveness to be a great football player.
Maybe if you feed them, you can get them to walk on with Cal.
They're not that explosive.
Joker, you talked earlier about a couple kids did decide to go out of state, but on your list, who are the kids who maybe their home state people said, I can't believe he got away from us and went to Kentucky?
And I'm hoping they're saying it about all of them, but I can't really tell you that. But like I say, we got some really good football players from out of state. See, we got 5 of the top 90 guys in Georgia. We got the best athlete in Illinois, one of the best athletes in Louisiana. So I'm hoping that every state that we were able to attract people from is saying that.
Joker, you say that this class has a lot of athleticism. But what about, I mean, is it a fast class? Does it have a lot of speed in it?
It does, especially in the wide receiver DB position and running back. That's where you better be fast at. The 2 running backs, I don't know if you guys have got a chance to see the 2 running backs, but they both have outstanding speed. We were able to get those fast wide receivers. We were able to get some size to put on the outside wide receivers. So there is speed in this position. And like I say, Dalen Hall was one of the guys that ran as fast as anybody in our camp.
Gerald?
Joe, but is long and lean, does that apply to every position on the field?
Yeah, you'd like to. You'd like to have long, lean guys, bringing those type of guys in an offensive line too. That's what the Miller kid at Bryan Station is. He's one of those long, lean kids that he's 280 pounds. That's what we're looking for. He's 280 pounds. He's athletic and he's long. In a year, two, we project him to be a 310-pound offensive lineman. And now you got a 310-pound offensive lineman that's long. He's long, but he's not lean anymore. And he's athletic.
Time for one or two more?
Has football changed much in terms of the number of high school kids who help right away?
I think it has changed a little bit in the number. It's always been that a lot of the skilled guys could play. But I think nowadays you're seeing more of the offensive, defensive line and linebackers playing early. But it's always been that skilled guys could play early. Now it's changed because of the big guys and the way they more advanced in the weight room than they were back in our day.
Joker, have you made any inroads? I know you haven't seen it here yet, but you're talking about making Cincinnati a priority for recruiting. Where are you on that?
Well, we're still. If you look at the list, we didn't land any Ohio kids, but that is still a place that we want to target, that we want to treat like Sin State. Didn't land any of those guys, but we'll continue to recruit Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus area.